What is going on, everybody? It's Kevin Vidini here for Superpower Review, and welcome to Superpower Review's live stream show, What's That Comic Book? Guys, you are going to nerd out hard tonight because we got a fantastic panel here. We do have a couple of people who aren't on the live stream yet. They're showing up a bit late. I don't know if they're having technical difficulties. Maybe. I don't know. But hopefully they'll be here soon. But, guys, can't wait to show you guys this panel. We got some really good dudes in the house. And we also have some pretty cool comic books. Some people in the panel are showing off a little bit what they had tonight, so that's pretty exciting. So to anybody who's watching, who doesn't know what's that comic book is, pretty much I go live every Saturday with the comic community, and we take turns randomly pulling comic books for 1 hour, and we try to give as much information about those comic books as possible. Who did the artwork? Who wrote that comic book? What's the story about? Or maybe that comic book just has a personal connection to you and why you own it. So again, guys, don't forget to smash that like button if you like anything that you see on today's video. If you're watching on the rewind, comment some feedback on the show. Maybe you would like to be on the show, and if you do, make sure you can message me on Instagram at KarateKevin67. Always looking for new people. Also, always trying to look for some women collectors out there. If there's any lady comic book collectors, please, by all means, come on by. So don't forget to like, comment, and definitely subscribe. The channel is about to reach 3,000 subscribers, which is a pretty big deal in my opinion. And I can't wait to get there. So share that love, show that love, share the video, and it will be greatly appreciated. So let's start bringing on some of the guests. Like I said, we have two guys who aren't here yet. They're a little bit late. And so first off, we're going to bring up my buddy from the land down under. We got Erol in the house. What's up, buddy?
¿Cómo está, my friend from New York?
Boston.
Boston,
you're my home. Dun, dun, dun,
Massachusetts,
yeah. Yeah. Taxachusetts, as I call it.
That's it.
Yeah. Always taking my monies, them bastards. How you doing, buddy? What's going on?
I'm doing good. It's a hot day down here. It's summertime. I know it's wintertime back home, so I can't complain down here. It's a little hot. That's all.
It's freezing. I'm freezing my ass off, dude.
I pity you.
Yeah, pity me, please. I'm walking around the house with 2 pairs of socks on.
I got no socks on.
I walk around the house with a t-shirt, a thermal, and a sweatshirt. It's freezing in here, dude. I can't stand it.
I got the AC on inside here.
Damn. Well, I appreciate you stopping by, buddy. We had a couple of cancellations, and you were quick to answer the call to come on, so I appreciate you, dude. Yeah, always fun to hang out. All right, for my next guest, we got look at him. I got to bring him on. He's ready. He's preparing. He's weightlifting over here. Look at Brandon. Get it, Brandon. Get it, buddy. Yeah, nice.
Oh man, I was like, what? Okay, well, my headphones fell.
You're popping that sweat. Look at him.
Oh my god, I was doing them for like 5 minutes backstage, man.
Damn. I saw you, dude. Now you're all ripped.
I know.
Go ahead. Let's show the viewers those guns, dude. Oh, we're gonna have to start charging tickets for the gun show over here. Watch out, everybody. Watch out.
Me and Mike Tyson, March 27th.
Oh, damn. You better be drinking your spinach pretty soon. Be like Popeye.
Never saw Popeye.
What? Get this kid off the show. Never seen Popeye. Get out of here with that. All right, for my next guest,
talk to me about Tom and Jerry, and it's a whole different story. Or any other Looney Tunes, or not any Looney Tunes show.
Tom and Jerry was my staple back then. You know what I mean? That's good stuff. That's good stuff. Well, Brandon, I appreciate you jumping on, man. Can't wait to see what you're going to be pulling out. And for our next guest, oh my dude, we got the Symbiote Elite here. We got Joe in the house. What's up, man?
What's up, dude? Thanks for bringing me on, man. I seen that you posted the other day that you had a couple cancellations, and I've been meaning to ask you, like, if you ever need anybody to fill in a spot, I can, do this and not show a single Venom book. Okay, whatever's in the background, that's it. We're not doing any symbiote books tonight, man. I'm excited.
Dude, I don't know how he's gonna do it. How are you going to go this whole entire night not showing anything symbiote? You're gonna be itching, dude. You're gonna be like,
Nah, man, I'm like, it's way too much, you know, way too
Right.
much. All I gotta do as soon as I feel itchy, there we go. I'm good.
Boom, boom.
There we go.
All right. We had one of our guests in, and I don't know. He got booted off or something. He lost connection. I don't know. He was here, but we got Alex from iPhone.Elite in the house. What's up, dude?
Hey, how are you?
There we
How
go.
are you? Sorry for being late, but I was organizing.
That's fine. That's fine. We're here. We're here to chill. So I don't know. Kareem was in the house, but I don't know. He was in the panel, and then all of a sudden he left. We're here, dude. I'll just message him here. So yeah, man. Appreciate you answering the call, coming on here. That's greatly appreciated. Can't wait to see what more or less what you collect and see some of the stuff that you have on for tonight.
Yeah, I mean, thank you for having me. You know, Newsstand had a family thing going on, so he couldn't join with us, right?
Yeah, which is a bummer. So
it's Erol, that's Brandon, ComixKings, OldManVenom, and you are Kevin.
I am Kevin all day, sir.
He's the man behind the curtain.
I am. I don't know what I'm doing behind that curtain, but
He's
all right.
the
So
superpower behind the review.
I like that, Brandon. You know what? Can I
actually
trade
like
back?
I like your lights. Unfortunately, I didn't have chance to. Everything is still unorganized. We still have so much, literally just racks of CGC.
Oh.
Whoa.
Okay. We have.
I mean, hey,
all pops and everything here. Like, I have so like.
wow. Oh my God, Kevin, bring his screen up,
Dude. I all I got is the green. Hold on, let me make him big.
Yeah, make him big. Let me see that. Wow, that is a lot of pops.
Holy
Yeah,
man.
I've been doing a lot of pops for quite some time, for a little bit. So
Here you
I
go,
wanted to
Kevin.
but everything.
Wow.
Venom. This is a lot more than that. Just
Is your whole house made out of all those figures? I mean, it looks like you just have a house built of figures. Wow, that was like your whole wall there.
on top of that too, yeah, I actually been building pretty heavily. I think I've always been comic collecting for a little bit. Oh wow! So you see, he has. I don't touch any of the venomized. Like, I didn't go crazy as far as them venomized, but what I did was.
That's crazy.
I don't know. I didn't go crazy. Venom's my favorite character, but I didn't go crazy as far as like the Venomized series. I just went like I would just stack like the same Venom pop over and over again.
Got
so
it. All right, dude.
If it weren't for the Venom pops,
oh look.
What'd you say?
Hold on, we got.
Hey,
he's here. What's up, man?
What's going on, guys?
What's up?
All right.
Thank you so much for joining in. We have some.
Thank you guys for having me. I appreciate that.
Yeah, no problem, man. We having some issues trying to get on.
Yeah, a little bit. I think because I had to download Google Chrome, and then I downloaded it, and we're good now.
All right, well, guys, we're about to reach 10 minutes in. Let's get the show on the road. So, Errol, do you want to start us off, buddy?
Yeah. Let me see here. What do I got? One of the books I first got, I think it was like 10, 12 years ago, was my first CGC books. I had to have it. It was just one of those things where you see it and you go, you know what? I'm going to start collecting that one because it's something I love.
Because why the hell not?
Because it's one of these babies.
Nice.
That's why.
Oh, that's cool.
Okay.
I have to have it.
Damn. That's
awesome.
sick.
It cost us like $150 at the time. I go, you know what? It's the last Spider-Man of the whole series. It was just like I didn't even have Stan Lee sign it at the time. So I go, it's just one of those things where when I saw it, I go, oh, I gotta have it because the collage on it is just dope on it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. That's a really nice Stan signature too.
Yeah, I picked it up. It was from Dynamic Forces back. I think it was like 2000. I don't know, what year was it? This is 2012. It was at the time I picked it up.
Yeah, that's sick, dude. I always really liked this cover. I used to have this book actually, and then I read it, and it was just one of those things that there's other books you rather have in the collection, so I parted with it. But it is a really nice cover.
Yeah, it's just the collage wise just had me thrown into it. You know, Stan Lee signed it. Plus, it was the last issue to the Amazing Spider-Man run, so it was like there's no brainer for me to pick that all up.
Right.
I love it.
It's so funny.
That was a dope collage, man.
that book is really really iconic also for me too because I think it was back to what was the year 2015. It was like 2013, 2014 when that series came out. I'll tell you, it was a comic book store in Long Island that was called Collector's Kingdom that was there, and I was coming into the new variant books, and it was a Ditko cover, and what happened was he had held it and put it aside for me, and then I never went and go picked it up,
That's
and
sick. That's sick.
Actually, burned down. The whole comic book store burned down.
Oh no!
And the owner of the store actually ended up passing away. He wasn't actually in the fire. Yeah. And then later on down the line, I acquired it. I was looking for it for a while, raw, to be able to find.
Oh, good stuff.
Nice.
You know, and so this was definitely something that I actually like cherished.
Yeah.
It's also a homage cover and everything like that. Not that it was expensive, but it was like during that time, 2013, and then you brought that up. So this was something that
was the first time that Ditko had his rendition on that book.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's
also, also that's a 1 in 1,000.
Yes.
1 in 1,000. Yeah, variant.
Mm.
Wow.
So that was also very, very hard. But also, I just saw a reprint of this particular cover swipe on the back of another book.
It was the Marvel Index book. That's the one. Spider-Man Index book.
Now, was that the original cover that they were going to print for AF-15, but they didn't?
Yes.
Okay.
That was the first time.
Yeah.
And then that was the second time it was actually published on the front cover.
Yep.
Wait, so how old is that book? What year did it come out?
2013.
The Marvel Index book, that was the Spider-Man one. That came out, I think, was like 20, 30 years ago. 30 years
I
ago.
have it. So it's the Marvel Index book, Amazing Spider-Man 1, on the back cover, 1985, April of 1985.
Yeah.
And you guys can't see it, but
that's the one.
But it's this cover right here.
Yeah. Okay. Yep. Okay.
Yeah. And then Stan Lee signed the back of it. I don't have it. This is actually a buddy of mine's. That,
the funny story is that variant that you have there back in 2012 or 13 when it came out, Amazing Fantasy 15, a good grade was going for 3,000 or 4,000, and someone was making a comment on someone paying 4,000 when Stan signed the 9.8 version of the 1 in 1,000. And people were asking, why would you pay almost $4,000 for that when you get Amazing Fantasy 15 for the same price? That was crazy.
Oh, wow.
That is crazy.
I never forgot that. I go, you're crazy, man. I said, you passed up an AF-15 for that one?
I didn't even know. Is that what Amazing Fantasy 15s were going for at the time?
Yeah, I was buying them for $2,500 back in 2012, and I saw the guy who was actually selling on eBay, and these guys were overbidding on that 1 in 1,000 because of the 9.8 Stan Lee sign. We all wanted it, and I go, why are you guys passing up on an AF-15 at the same time? I said, you guys are nuts, and that's what they're doing.
Let's just say that Erol used to collect AF-15s like I collect ASM 300s. All right, this dude had a freaking bedspread of AF-15s.
Erol, you're crazy.
You're an Amazing Spider-Man 300 collector as well.
What's
that? Yeah. I have a lot of ASM 300s, but I'm just saying like
20 of them.
No, dude, come on.
That's the picture you sent, right? That was like had a spread on the bed, right?
I mean, that's my
favorite. He had a bunch of them on his bed, dude. He's got if you go on Erol's Instagram, dude, he's got pictures of AF-15s just all over his bed, like he sleeps with them.
I had 11 of them, but I couldn't put them all in the bed. So
11, dude.
Do you still have 11 of them?
No,
I have 3 of them. I got a 7.0, 6.0, and a 2.5.
That's great.
Are we gonna see him tonight, Erol? Are we gonna see him?
Not tonight.
Whoa! How can you do the people like that, dude?
I thought you said we didn't have to show the biggest keys, Kev.
No, you don't. No.
It's not about the
biggest keys are the safe the deposit box.
But when you have an AF-15, you gotta flex. You gotta flex.
I might bring it back. I might bring it out.
Kevin, I actually have a lead. I don't know if we're actually interested, but the Amazing Spider-Man 300 original art cover swipe. I think it was Amazing Spider-Man 301, which is considered. I know someone who actually owns it. It's actually a 301 cover, but it's like similar with the overlay. I'm not really sure exactly what it is, but I think they used that for 300. I don't remember the story behind it, but it's.
Wait, I have it right. I have the book in this box. Just gotta find it.
Ooh, look at Brandon on top of it, man.
Well, you know, when,
I'm-
you know, 301 and 300 are the same. I saw the
Yeah, it's
actual
the
art.
circle. It's the circle in the middle of it, but
Yeah, something like that.
Is it the new? Is it the new one for Venom 4? Is that the one from?
No, I'm talking about an original Amazing
Here
Spider-Man
it is.
300.
Oh, okay. Oh,
Yeah.
that's okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Oh, wait, hold that up, Brandon.
Nice.
Oh, and it's signed by
favorite.
Mr. David Mcfarlane, huh?
yeah, that's a guy I really, really want to have on my channel. That would be awesome to get to talk to him.
I really want to consider buying that art for $100K.
Wow.
That'd be cool.
I mean, if you have the 100K and it means that much to you, then go for it.
I mean, Kevin,
Well,
I love
look at the Secret Wars 8 page that went for 3.3 million.
3.3 mil.
Yeah, 3.3.
Yeah.
Wars 8.
That page is iconic. You know what I mean? Like someone can say, I paid this. I go, well, you know what? The guy loved the page. He wanted it. I can't disagree with him because you know what? It's worth to what someone wants to pay for it.
Exactly.
So,
Isn't it crazy though? They don't know. They don't know who drew it.
Who? What?
They don't know who drew it. Like they don't know who's like the
The artist
Mike
Secret Wars
Zeck.
8.
It's Mike
Zeck.
Zeck and
Mike
John
Zeck,
Beatty.
Yeah, Mike Zeck, John
Yeah,
Beatty.
but they don't know which one of them did it.
Oh,
No, John Beatty's the inker.
Yeah.
Zeck is the he's the actual
Did
pencil.
pencils.
Okay, I mean that's what I read. I read online that they don't know which one of them did it.
No, it's just they both collaged it together. That's
Okay, so
why.
they both did it. They both worked
Yeah.
on it.
So Zeck
Yeah.
and Beatty, when Zeck and Beatty like were a duo, like they would literally work hand in hand. Zeck would turn in
Yeah.
all the finished breakdowns, everything. Beatty would just go over it.
Yeah.
Beatty
Zeck-
talked about it when I had him on my channel a while ago.
Dude, Zeck and Beatty are like peanut butter jelly, dude. Like they always did shit together back in the day. And even cons, like when one goes to one con, the other one like almost immediately
Zeck wasn't at
follows.
Baltimore this year.
But what's
Yeah.
crazier is like these guys see none of these profits.
No, hey, that's
Absolutely none of that.
yeah, they don't. Yeah,
that's
true.
that's with you know giving it to the people of Marvel. It's the same thing with I mean I remember Todd McFarlane talking about it for a little bit, and like he's like, man, if only I saved some of the pages from the artwork. I know he was actually talking about ASM 300 because ASM 300 is in Vegas right now, I believe, in a shop hanging up for sale.
Really?
And he's like, dude, I wish I had most of the cover art for these things. Like, I wish I could have saved them because I guess sometimes Marvel would send you back the stuff once they were done with you know making the print runs on stuff. But I mean, not DC. DC would like just keep everything in the vault. I know Neil Adams like went through a huge lawsuit about how DC was like just keeping the artwork, and he wanted to have the artwork back because, like he said, you know, he wanted to actually make that money. He wanted to have his artwork back so he could make the millions like some of these covers go for. So
Yeah.
all right, guys, we're about to go 20 minutes in. We've only seen Erol's book yet, and Brandon is here waiting patiently. So let's go, Brandon. What do you got?
Yeah, I got the short box. I'm gonna take a pull from the top. This is New X-Men 139 by Grant Morrison and Phil Jimenez. I just had COVID like a week and a half ago.
Oh man.
So I was
Sorry
reading
about
this this run during that time, and this was my favorite issue from it. This is basically where Jean finds out the affair that Scott and Emma were having, like telepathically. I guess he Emma invited Scott in her bed and telepathically like created a scene. And Jean walked in and there was like a mind battle between her and Emma. Jean won, of course, but Emma put up a really good fight. And I didn't blame Emma, which is like kind of why I liked it so much because I loved Emma Frost in this book. I also love Jean Grey, and I also don't like Cyclops, so any misfortune is like a big win for me. So I really did like this book. But that's my book, Kev.
I did find. Sorry to cut
You're
you
muted,
off.
Kev.
I did find the
Kevin,
picture.
you're muted.
Can you hear me?
Better now?
I did find the
Yeah,
picture.
Yeah. I'm sorry. Let me make it big.
Oh, there it is.
So,
Too much glare, yeah.
how do I do it? It's not glare. It's less glare.
It's just your
Angle
phone.
your phone.
Right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. The phone to camera transfer does not work too well.
It is a 301, but I think they used the 300, and then they used the same thing, and then they just put the Silver Sable is back on it. Does that make sense?
Yeah, maybe. Yeah.
They use the same type of art.
But no,
They
Brandon,
they
see, like,
typically They typically own the artwork.
We use the same, right?
Kevin, what were you saying?
I'm sorry. It's just going back to what you say about not it being a key. It's just like that's a lot like what people think. They have to come in here and like amaze everybody with keys, but it's about the stories, man. That's what people like to hear. I can't tell you how many times people come on the show and they hear about a book that somebody pulled and they're like, you know what, that book sounds really interesting. I got to go buy it.
Yeah.
It happens almost every single week we go live.
Right. And this book was also the start of their relationship that was touched on in Astonishing. That was actually a big part of it. So if you guys are X-Men fans, that's a good read. The start of Emma Frost and I'm sorry?
No, isn't it more like, you just kind of collect what you like? It doesn't really have to be really valuable or an investment.
Yeah, I mean, I read all my books, no matter how old they are. Like, I'm not really much of a big grader. I like to read everything that's like I own. That's just me. I don't really consider it like a collectible, rather more like a story. But that's just me. But
good for you.
I mean, that's also like the purpose of my show is I read comics, I review them, I analyze them, and I interview creators about their work. So like I kind of have to read a lot.
That's right, man. That's right. Yeah, every raw comic book. That's right. That's right. Every raw comic book that comes into the collection always gets read. So.
Mm-hmm.
Cool,
hey,
man.
Good
all
looking
right.
in that chat section, blocking that crap out of there. I was just sitting there looking at like, what is this? What is this?
Yeah, they're everywhere, dude. Bots are everywhere. All right, Joe, what do you got, man?
Yeah, okay.
All right. So the first book I want to show, the only book that I care about really showing, truthfully, like I feel like comics and all this stuff has been pretty much a part of my life. It's pretty much all of us, it's always been a part of our lives. But at some point, it's like I'm an adult now, and the stories just are like kind of childish and just kiddish. So I just got out of it, and I did other things with my life for a while. And my friend Tony Moss called me up and was like, "Are you reading the Old Man storyline?"
Oh yeah.
So here we have Wolverine. What is it? It's issue 66, the 1/100 Michael Turner sketch cover. And this is also the first appearance of Old Man Logan himself. So
that's awesome.
What year was that?
This thing, I think 2012ish.
I love
Turner.
Turner's work I love his work. Turner's.
There's a 1 in 50 color version. I also have that, but I tore through all my box, couldn't find it. But this thing, rarity wise, is a unicorn. It's like a ghost. But
I remember you getting that.
It's a beautiful cover.
Oh my god. I had changed my pants like 3 times that day. This storyline single-handedly brought me back in. I was into Spawn for a while, but that kind of got old. But I read this storyline and it was violent. The story is just insane. Basically, Wolverine gets tricked into killing all the kids at the X school or whatever by Mysterio. He thinks that all the villains are attacking and killing the kids, and he starts killing them, and Mysterio is just like, and Wolverine sees it was all the kids. So he pretty much tries to kill himself and then vows to never pop his claws ever again. And the entire world gets overrun by villains. And it's just a bloody, and it brought me right back. And we got Venom as T-Rex running around in there. So it was like icing on a cake. Like, I'm back!
I mean, that book, right? You were just waiting for like months, right? This is a monthly book. You were waiting and waiting for Wolverine to pop his claws. And when he did, when his family got attacked, man, that was just insane.
It's a giant size.
Yeah.
And it's just blood. And this was also the first series over top of even Venom stuff that I collected all the variants, all the second prints. There was no exclusives at the time, thank God, but I got like every cover for the entire storyline. Like that brought me back, man. That brought me back.
This is why I like you, Joe, because you and I, man, we just collect everything almost the same way, dude. We love fucking violence in our books. Wolverine,
we're all adults. We're all
slashing people and shit.
Yeah, that's what I want to see.
That was the Ninja Turtle book, the first one. That was violent as hell. The first one.
That's what I heard. Yeah,
the original Turtle books are really, really violent.
We tamed it down to a children's book, like five years later. I said, this can't go for Nickelodeon. Isn't that fine?
I always just like have like this, I don't know, fantasy of like one day Marvel will finally be like, okay, we're releasing like some sort of anime type like series, and it's gonna be mature rated. And I'm not talking about sexual stuff, but like it's gonna be gritty and brutal, and we're just gonna have animations. Like if they were to animate the first encounter of Deadpool and Wolverine, but just be like, okay, we're just not gonna hold back. That would be like the best thing Marvel's ever done to date.
If you ever want to find a good animation or anime style as far as like martial arts with a lot of violence to it, that's kind of cool, is Baki ones. That's amazing. B-A-K-R, Baki. That one's incredible, this series.
Like if you were to get literally the top line artist of the world to animate these things and then draw these like, graphic mature type storylines with these characters, it would take over.
Sure.
It would take over.
I would agree with that. Cool, man. I remember when you got that book. I know you were really excited about that one, but
I was
nice
just
pull,
like,
dude.
that was the final one. Like, I did it. The set's done.
Sweet, awesome, man.
You got a cool wall in the back there, man.
What's that?
Both you guys.
Oh, in the back of us?
Yeah, both of you guys. You have a cool wall back there. Nice setup.
Thanks, man.
Oh, that you didn't see it. Yeah. Well, no, you guys have much more professional setups. I have just shit everywhere.
Nobody can beat my fucking green walls.
Green walls.
It's a green screen. You can put whatever you want back there.
Green screen.
No, it's in a process of organization. It's like you don't want to say hoarding, but you collect everything that you like, and then you collect doubles, and then hopefully it's like, hey, you know what? I'll trade for something, and that's what the whole point of it really.
Exactly.
Because I meet people who just do it for investments, but I also meet people who actually collect for the hobby. And I think that's important because if you don't really have the genuineness of it, then it really just becomes a business, and it could be a very cutthroat business. And then you don't have the feel of the lot, of just talking and negotiating with people and just congregating with people. We don't have that now. It's really just online. It's from home, and it's like it's all about your phone, and you don't get to really meet. And that's why I like to go to these comic book conventions and really meet people and see and things like that, and help people in the community, especially if they're looking for something in particular, because collections are getting dried up as we speak right now. Yeah, I mean, I've been in New York, New Jersey, and that Ditko cover came from a raw book that was off of a comic book store and called I think it's called Mega Comics or something, or Orlando Comics or something like that. They have like 4 or 5. They just had it on the wall, and that was the one that I submitted, and I couldn't find one in a convention or anywhere that had a raw copy. And how
long was on the wall for before you picked it up?
So I was in. How long was it on the wall? I mean, I walked in and then I just saw it.
There. Wow, I would have picked up a long time ago if I saw it. Like, even the moment I got put on the wall, snag it right off, pick it right off.
Yo, VP, one of these days I'm gonna paint myself green and wear green clothes, and no one will ever find me, dude.
Just wear a green morph suit.
Yeah, dude.
I gotta find the comic book store, but I don't know if it's not Super World Comics. I don't remember what it was, but they also had Amazing Spider-Man 300 on the wall as well, which also graded a 9.6 as well.
Did somebody say ASM 300? Who said?
I love it. I love the book. I love Venom.
He's itching, dude.
No, okay, but a lot of people still to this day. All right, I don't know if you guys compare. You like Tom Hardy, but that. Yeah, right. You don't like it.
I liked it. The first Venom, I liked it.
No,
it was good.
Venom was trash.
I enjoyed it.
I bought the DVD just so I could bring it home, lay on the ground, and throw up on it.
It's bad. The movie's bad.
Straight up.
But him being introduced with Sandman and the Sam Raimi, I mean, that made the most out of the franchise. Topher Grace, but
he was terrible. He was terrible. He's like 100 pounds soaking wet. I said, you got to be at least 300 pounds.
Tom Hardy isn't as big. He's not that big either.
But when he was morphing into the actual Venom, the Venom was like 400 pounds. He was.
Yeah.
I'm ready to not talk about Venom.
Guys, this is this is a whole.
It's turning into Venom.
All
right, Kevin. I can't help
Zipper's live stream.
Can't help it.
Oh no!
Wait, so
There we go.
All right.
You did it! No, bring that back. Bring that back.
Damn it.
Look how disappointed he is in himself.
I'm sorry, guys. Ah.
That's fire. That's
Dude,
fire.
I knew you couldn't do it. I do it, dude. I do it.
Actually, I'll
Dude,
show you that.
Venom is Marvel's
So what do you
top.
think of Donny
top
Cates
dog
Venom?
right
Well, Alex,
I'll
it's
let-
actually
I'll
your
let-
turn, man.
Well,
so you
now
can
that we're on a
you can
Venom
go out.
thing-
Oh,
Oh,
Jesus.
there we go.
Look
There
what we
we go.
did. It's like a domino effect.
That pink thing.
You're not sure.
Ah!
Don't tell me any of this. I can't.
I feel
can't.
terrible that I did this. Thank you.
But sorry, off topic.
Horrible.
You saw Venom too, okay? I like the way Carnage looked in the movie. He looked pretty on point.
Yeah,
but
he was good.
That was the dumbest name for the movie.
Woody Harrelson killed it. He killed it. Woody Harrelson, he killed it.
That
iPhone.
was a stupid
Iphone.Elite.
name, man.
yes,
Everybody
Let's
who's
see a
watching, this is no
non-symbiote
longer what's that comic book. This is let's
It's
talk
Symbiote
all
Night.
everything Venom now. This has turned and evolved into a symbiote night somehow. I don't know how.
Iphone.Elite, what comic book you have?
What Venom book do you have?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's
No
go.
Venom.
It's your-
Yeah, we gave like
It's
30 minutes
your
of
turn.
foreplay leading up to
Please.
your Venom cover.
Oh wait, is
big.
this really timed? We only have an hour. Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Oh my god.
we're
All right,
half
fine.
hour in. We haven't finished
Pop
round one
Trump.
yet.
There's not enough time.
We're
There's
not
not enough
Trump,
time.
baby.
There's a lot to show
All right,
off.
I'll show two things, but
Ah,
Yeah.
my God.
Okay.
Motherfucker.
Yes.
all right,
Oh yeah. Kevin,
okay,
change
I
the
love
title.
this. I love this. Growing up as a child, the red chrome cover, and then the gold cover, and then the black cover is still in the process of working it out. But I know somebody who has a 10-0 black cover.
Whoa. What? Really?
Oh,
Yeah, and
I gotta change my pants. Damn it.
10-0. I know 10-0.
What's he asking
Yeah.
for it?
Not selling it.
Yeah. A soul.
10-0.
That would be like
Everything-
what, a 30
everything-
grand book right there?
Yeah, it wasn't that much though. At the time, it
More
was like
than that.
$5.
No, but probably now, right?
Everything's got a
showing
price.
Gambit is also my favorite character as well. My friend sold a 9.9
Hell yeah.
back in the day.
Mm.
Uncanny X-Men 266 for like $3,000.
God
That's it.
damn.
You know, but yeah, this was solo, and it's just something about this cover. And my uncle actually drew me the actual art
Oh, wow.
of this, from
Hell yeah.
as a kid. So just something about this too.
That artwork is iconic.
It is.
Love it.
It is
That
absolutely
that artwork
iconic.
is Venom, dude. I remember being like, a little
Yep.
kid and going through the flea market, seeing that.
Yeah.
I'm actually wearing the fucking shirt today. Hold on.
Dude, iPhone, show the back too.
This is the part where Kevin starts acting up. Oh,
Throw them
Oh,
dollar
my
bills, yo.
Lord.
I'm stripping here.
Look at that cover.
Look at them.
Oh, that back cover.
Kevin,
Thank you,
didn't do
Kareem.
enough
Thank
dancing
you.
to earn your
Those
singles,
OGs
but I'll
on
throw you
every-
$2 now.
That's sick.
Fire. Fire.
They gotta,
Yeah, that's
they gotta fix the movies.
It is fire, dude.
yeah.
Are we
all
full
right.
I
of
think
Venom?
what they're
This-
doing is they're gonna
We're
reboot the
good.
whole character because they left the symbiote in the
Yes.
in the MCU.
Yes.
So what
Yep.
they're gonna do is they're gonna get like a variant of Eddie Brock and then like literally just reset the whole thing.
with Tom Hardy or
Fucking
new
double
Venom?
money,
I think, yeah,
dude.
they're gonna do a variant Tom Hardy in the MCU and then just like
Venom.
restart the whole thing. That's what I think they're gonna do.
Flash Thompson, Agent Venom.
Mm.
I would like to see that.
I would see it. Hell yeah.
I would see it.
Is
So,
that-
hey,
Anyway,
right,
no more
listen-
no more symbiotes. No more symbiotes. I'm about to
Oh,
Earl.
Joe,
I know.
Joe, I'm gonna
There you
fucking
go.
blow your mind, dude.
Nice.
Yeah. Hold on. Let
Alright.
me
So
give
you-
you. Yeah.
Is that your
Yeah.
book, Sam?
Nice. Oh,
Nice.
wow.
Good time.
So like the gold cover, right? I don't own the gold cover because, excuse me, if it were for me personally, I really love the red one. All right, I'm not a big I'm not really into gold, right? Especially like Spider-Man #1. If you got the gold one or the silver one, I'm gonna go with the silver one. I like the silver one.
Yeah.
The only reason I would buy the gold one is just for that back cover.
Mm.
That's it.
Oh, wait, the bottom.
Mhm.
All right, I'll send you a gold one.
Well, shit, Kareem, I'm liking that backdrop too, man.
Yeah, I got the Trade Center in the back behind me.
Sick.
Yeah, something else. I
that's
will see if
lit.
I can find it. All right, we're off symbiote. I'm not going to show it for next time. That's fine.
Oh, I'm gonna blow
Nah,
fucking Joe's mind.
playing.
I'm just
playing. I'm just
I
personally.
want to make him itch.
You
All
know
right,
what?
Kareem. I know you said you were moving and you got some books in the move,
so
but do you got books?
All my graded books, I already shipped them to Chicago because I'm moving to Chicago next week.
Yeah.
But I have a bunch of my raw books because I'm driving there. So I'm keeping these. I'm taking these myself because I don't want to ship these in the mail.
Yeah.
So I have a few raw books here that show up to you guys, and
Let's
I
go.
have X-Men 101.
Great book.
I'm a big X-Men guy.
Yo,
I grew up on the animated series. Hopefully this
That's
is. I
a
mean,
new
this is my
stand, too.
PC, but if I send it to get graded, hopefully it's like maybe it's like a 9.6, 9.8. Hopefully.
Yep.
The animated series is the GOAT.
I know. I think ComixKings. He said he's not a fan of Cyclops, but I'm a big fan of Havoc.
There you go.
oh yeah, Havoc's a better Summers brother.
Yeah.
That's been
Great.
known.
Great.
That's been known.
Yeah. I got 2 Gambits right here.
No one likes Cyclops.
Love it. I got
Nice.
Look at this
That's a
guy. He's
book I
showing his
still
whole entire pile. He's like, dude, I've been waiting all
Hey,
this
I'm all
time.
about it.
I'm showing
all
off the
about it.
books.
Nah, I wish I had some of my other stuff here, man. I would have had some fire for you guys, but unfortunately I don't. So I got to show some of this stuff off to you guys.
Great cover.
Unfortunately, I don't. What are you talking about, man? These are keys on keys.
I'm a big.
Oh, we're just doing
guy.
keys.
She-Hulk.
I
Nice.
don't. I'm not a.
I do have
not a
that one.
She-Hulk. Yeah.
I got a 300 right here too.
There you go.
Pretty copy.
Oh.
Pretty clean copy. And I got this one. Everybody got this one though.
Yes, sir.
Oh, I got that one.
But personally, like this is one of actually. So like speaking of like books that you guys like could relate to and like stories that you guys enjoy, I really enjoy this story right here. Demon
Yes.
Good one
It's actually
too.
one of my favorite stories. Like when I first started collecting comic books, this was actually one of the first books I got because I read it before I got it, and then like one of the like in the pages, he was just like, you know, I feel like I just took life's best shot at me, and somehow all my other problems seem so small, you know, and that's something I could relate to so much growing up because like, you know, just I don't know, it's just like it feels like, you know, no matter what life throws at you, you could just like handle it, you know, and keep going forward. You just look,
That's right.
look
Oh,
forward
yeah.
to the future.
That's right, man.
So,
That's why I really liked about, you know, always about comic books and superheroes.
Yeah,
It's like, you know, they can get beat up and they always come back swinging.
That's why you have to have doubles.
For sure. What happens?
You have to have one raw, one graded. I learned that later on. It's just it has to be done.
Dude,
because
for me,
otherwise-
sometimes it's get one raw, one graded, and another one signed.
that's it.
That's how I do it sometimes.
I don't know. I'll get one copy. It'll be the copy I buy. I'll get it signed. I'll get it say to Brandon's, and I'll be happy.
That's cool. I have one book that is signed out to me.
But this is a little bit of a passion project.
Oh yes, Brandon. Yes.
You need a lot of time to be able to get it done. Look at that.
Working on the
Nice.
back. We got Mitch Jared's up here. Got Lee Weeks doing Alfred there. Becky Cloonan did Two-Face. Klaus Janson, Jimmy Palmiotti, Amanda Connor, Tim Sale, and then John Beatty and Cliff Chang.
Nice.
Nobody's giving a fuck about turns tonight. Everyone's just like throwing up books.
No, are we supposed to
I
take
mean,
a break?
everyone's talking anyways.
I'm just kidding. I'm just playing, dude. I'm just playing. You know, you guys know I don't really care too much. Oh, is that a 9?
Oh wait. Oh no.
9.9.
9.9.
Woo!
The glitch.
Man, I
gimmick.
remember.
Oh, hold on. He got a 9.9. That's crazy.
It was given to me by a good friend of mine as a gift. I guess he just had it in his collection. He's like, I don't want it.
You're not
What?
selling that, huh?
I said it's
That's all.
9.9. I'll take it for sure. I just found that, but you said you like the chrome cover.
I do love the silver one. Yeah, the silver one's my favorite. That's the one
So
to do
guys,
it.
can we figure this out right now? Because I'm having a hard time figuring it out myself. Like, so we can end the debate.
What's that?
The first appearance of Adam Warlock, Fantastic 467 or Thor 165?
67.
No.
67. Yes, it is. If it wasn't for 67, he would be 65.
We got one guy for 67. Who else?
I'm with
Oh,
67.
God.
If he wasn't,
Come on,
if
who
he
else?
wasn't,
Who else?
I'm
if
with
he
you.
wasn't
Friend
67
Bacon.
Fantastic Four, he would never be 165 Thor. So that's the end of story.
No, I believe you. It's, what you're
End of
talking
story.
about, like first
End of
appearance.
story.
Erol.
The cocoon. The cocoon.
67. 67. If he wasn't that cocoon, you know
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. If people didn't write back to Marvel saying they like the character, they're interested in the character, you would have never seen him in Thor 165.
He has origin somewhere. He came from a cocoon, and that's his first appearance.
Then Amazing Spider-Man 298 is the first appearance of Venom.
299 is Todd McFarlane said that. 299 last page is first appearance. Todd McFarlane said it himself.
And David Mcfarlane went on at him. He's like, no.
You saw that cameo in 298 though, right? And then
Todd McFarlane said 299 last page is his first appearance. That came from the man himself, the Godfather himself.
I even really, I know
that's
a
why
lot of people say 300. I collect a lot of 300, but I would even say that 299 is.
There you go.
Yeah.
Me too.
Yeah.
And I got it. I don't care. No sweat off my back.
So Hulk 180 as well.
And I agree with the whole Hulk 180, Hulk 181 debate too. I would say Hulk 180 is definitely his first full appearance. You see a full body image.
Better though, but
he says his name.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay. It's signed too, huh? It's signed.
Yeah, it's almost like Dark Side.
Brandon, pull that back up. I got you, buddy. I got you.
Yeah, pull it back up. Pull it back up.
That's it. 299.
That's fire.
First appearance of Venom.
Yes.
For
Yes.
my convenience too, because I don't own a 300 anymore. It's 299 too.
Wait, what? You guys see the end panel of 298 though?
299.
Screw that panel. I have 299.
299. Like I said, last page, Todd McFarlane, the Godfather of comics, said last page is Venom, full appearance. Right. End of story.
Yeah.
Look,
Warlock,
let me get you all triggered. This is the first appearance of the symbiote. All right. It's not Amazing Spider-Man 252. It's this.
Marvel Team Up 41.
No.
And that. And Peter Parker Spectacular 12 or whatever it is. I got that line over there. Just get them all. Cover them.
iPhone.Elite has something. iPhone.Elite has something. Hold on. He's pulling something out the bag. He's pulling something out the bag. Hold on. Wait for
I'm just absolutely loving it here that Joe is breaking every single time.
No, I like this Warlock thing because, I really believe in Warlock. And it was literally Thor 165. I kind of like, yes, it is Cocoon, but it's either between Thor 165 and Marvel Premiere 1. Okay. And then you want to go off the label of, here, I'm just going to show you guys.
Look at the stack of these fucking books, dude. Holy shit. Look at that, dude.
I got it right here, too.
Why do you have 1,000 copies of the same book? Hold on.
It's in bad shape, though. It's in bad shape.
So, first appearance of him as Adam Warlock. First appearance of Soul Gem. You got a lot of good stuff in it, too. But look at, you got him on the front cover,
Oh, wow.
So,
I'm a big Adam Warlock guy.
Ultra
I'm a big Adam Warlock guy. He's one of my favorite characters.
Well, wait a second. I think it's Marvel Premiere was it number 2 or 3? That's what his actual name actually was become Adam Warlock from that one girl who called him that. There's so many technical. This one. It's like
he was renamed. He was renamed by the High Evolutionary, I think.
Yes.
Damn, look at that stack, dude. That's a fat stack right there. Hey, listen. All right. Just a quick intermission right here, right? We're past the 40-minute mark here. We just got ended through round fucking 1 over here. This is the longest round ever on What's That Comic Book. But you know what? I ain't complaining. All right,
cheers, guys. Cheers.
Cheers. I got water. I'm boring.
Yeah, Kevin.
Let's go. To anybody who's watching, don't forget to smash that like button. We're having a fantastic time here. Don't forget to click that subscribe button as well. And also, all right, at the end of the show, why don't you guys show these dudes some love and support? All of their links to are in this video's description. We got TikTok links, we got YouTube links, Instagram links. So again, show these dudes some love. All right. Let's keep going. Errol, what do you got next?
Kevin. Hold on. Kevin.
Joe.
Hold on a second, Errol. Kevin, I thought you said you were going to blow me earlier. Blow my mind.
Oh, damn.
Pause.
Oh, whoa.
Kevin was going to show something. You just skipped your round.
Hold on. I'll go get something from the symbiote box. Hold on. And I'll pick
No,
something.
you all right. I thought you had something sitting in there.
No, I don't. I don't have any of the symbiote boxes next to me, but I'm gonna go get a symbiote box just for you. Oh, go ahead, Errol. You should show a book and I'll come back.
Arrow screen up. Arrow screen up.
I'll do 2 questions, okay? So you don't make it round 3. Hold on a second.
What don't you ask?
Listen here. Ready? Hold on.
Something to do with
Hold on.
Guardians.
This feeling deep
There
inside
you go.
of me.
Hey.
What you do to
Look at this, Kevin.
Bing bong.
Got a Stanley sign book.
Oh,
Do you like
that?
that?
Nice.
That book
I
was
got a
on
rock copy
fire
right
before
here.
Guardians of the Galaxy.
That's it. That was one of my favorite movies of all time from Marvel. I love that movie.
I love that movie.
Yeah,
You know, actually, I never heard of the Guardians until I seen the movie. Actually, shame on me.
No,
That was
but
awesome.
it's based off of the 2008 series.
Yes, but this book is the original book, though.
Original, yeah.
This was Yondu.
Yo, hold on.
Yeah. Yondu's
I
in
had
it too.
Stanley
I have a
sign and
question.
see it?
Yes,
Great.
sir. That's nice.
I haven't seen one of those in a long time.
These
Just
are
signed.
hard to find signed by Stan. These are hard to find. Like I remember when I first bought it, I think it was like 2012. All of a sudden, I had a chance to get Stan to sign it for me. I said, you know what? I love the movie so much. I think it was 2015. I want to get that book signed because you don't see many out there. So I was glad to get it done. But this was also, hold on a second here. Hold on. Since we're on the Symbia kick, hold on a second. The Italian version.
Ooh, that's fire, bro.
Hell
Say
yeah.
bueno.
All right, Joe, you fucking ready, dude?
No, I'm
He's showing
not.
off, bro.
This is for you. All right. Oh
so-
man. Here you go, dude. I know you've seen this one before.
There's
Oh,
only 2 on the census for the signed one.
Mhm.
Oh,
yes.
There you go. There you go. We got ASM 1 on a Clayton Crane. We got a sketch. Look at that, dude.
Wait, that's a sketch? Get out of here.
That's a fucking sketch.
I never seen
That
that
ain't no-
before,
that's
so
like
that's why
added
I'm asking.
original art. That's
That's
that
awesome.
is.
Nah, that's crazy, bro.
Done
crazy.
at Boston Comic Con.
How long?
You know,
Wait,
how long?
last year, this past year?
Let's see. How long ago? I want to say this is about 3 years ago now.
Okay. How long did it take him to sketch that?
I dropped it off and he went to town, dude. He had a
Oh,
waiting
shit.
list, man. He was swamped with sketches, but the dude at the time was charging $100 for a
Let me
remark.
pull something out for you guys. Hold on, I'll be right back.
Oh, go get it, man. $100 at the time, and I was like, dude, like, I don't know if I want to spend $100 on a remark. Like, that's pretty pricey for me. And then my friend was like, you turn the fuck around right now and you go drop that book off and get that remark. I was like, yes, sir. And I did so, and I'm glad I did it, man. It's one of my favorite books.
that's awesome.
Oh yeah.
Are we cutting this in 10 minutes, or do we have an extra bonus time because I came late?
Dude, we can do whatever the hell
Hey,
we want.
I got plenty of time. Whatever you,
I got
however
plenty of
however
time.
long you want to go, Kevin.
Let's
No,
go.
I got a
don't
stack
care,
of
man.
books here that are not Venom.
All right. Venom, everything Venom.
Let's see whose turn is it? Errol went. I just went. Brandon, your turn, buddy. Go.
Brandon.
Yeah,
All
Brandon.
right. Let's pull kind of from the middle. All right, I like this book.
Great
This
book.
is
Yeah.
X
Okay.
Factor
Book.
24. It's signed by the Simonsons. This is the first
Mm.
Archangel. What I really okay, so when I was reading this, when I was first reading comics, I'm 20. I have not had all the money in the world to get like some of the books y'all got. So like I
Started
kind of had to
very
start with a lot of stuff digitally.
Gotta
when I
start
was getting
somewhere,
into-
Brandon.
Yeah,
Gotta
so
start
like when
somewhere.
I was getting into X-Men, I was watching the animated series, and then I started reading this book because it's where a lot of Archangel was. And I got to this issue. I was at Baltimore Comic Con, and the Simonsons were there. And I really liked this issue that I read. So I bought it there. I turned around, got it signed by both of them. And it's a really good condition, too, you know. I love this book. It's honestly like one of my all-time favorite X-Men like issues.
Love it.
And it's a great cover.
First,
I love how they
first
do it.
Archangel like that too.
Undervalued.
Yeah,
That's a key.
I mean, I don't really keep up with a lot of the prices. I mean, I don't really do back issue hunting anymore. Simply because the prices to me are like not really what I focus on.
Yeah.
You know, like everything's a fucking key nowadays. It's like kind of ridiculous. Oh, this
It is
person
ridiculous.
this
kinda
person started birthing. This is this person's first appearance. That's
Yes.
the cameo. Is the puff of air coming
Yeah,
out of this
good.
one's eye. It's a key. Like everything's a key now. So it's just like
Everything's
no,
speculation.
but yeah, but I really do like this book.
In a way, sort of. It has calmed down a little bit, though. A smidge.
Yeah.
the speculation and every book being a key now, it has calmed down. Remember when I'm sorry, what is it? Marvel Presents 72 was like going for $1,000+ and a 9.8. Like even a raw copy was going for $100. That book has calmed the hell down, way, way, way down. It's like a $20-$30 book now. But it's nice to see that some of the books have calmed down, because like there was a point in time where I was like, man, like I don't know what the hell I'm gonna do. Like I might have to like take a chill pill from comic book collecting for a while, because this is just getting too hectic. You know what I mean?
That's why I buy the omnibus, because it's like if I'm gonna spend $100 on like a book, I might as well get all of it and enjoy it.
Right. All right. So since we've kind of completely not gone in order here, I know Kareem has went to go get something. What'd you get, buddy? Would you?
Yeah, I just
pick
got
up?
some. So when Rob Liefeld had a live for the Deadpool 30th anniversary, I'm a big Deadpool guy.
Oh yeah.
So, he sent some of these books that are signed.
Oh, sick.
That's cool.
Dope.
Nice.
That's cool. He still has the original artwork, doesn't he?
I believe so.
Imagine those going on for sale if they're
Like different variants of these.
I know a lot of people.
How much did he charge you for that? Because I know he was like charging $40 per sig.
Yeah.
I'm sorry?
I know he was charging like $40 per signature.
And I was also gonna ask you guys too, like, when is this direct to consumer?
I don't know.
I think so.
It's when it says like something about warning, have generally determined assistant editors month is dangerous to your health. What's that about?
Surgeon General warning on a freaking comic.
Smoking for children's.
That's pretty cool, actually. Though, what the hell is that?
What the hell? I never seen that before, but when I saw it, I was like, let me get that.
Hey, I want to flash up a book real quick. This is for Kareem right here, right? I know a lot of people give Liefeld a lot of heat for the way how he is, but I gotta tell you, man, I got a really cool story with Liefeld. This was the first time I was meeting the dude. This was the first time I was getting back into cons after taking a hiatus from comic books and high school and shit. And so I wanted to get it signed by Liefeld, and the line was capped. And I was like, me and my brother both had books for him to sign. We're like, whatever, that's fine, okay. And we saw him packing up his table. He was about to leave, and we went back to him. It was like, hey, can you sign this real quick? He's like, yeah, just $20, fine. And I was like, dude, cool, man. So he was really cool with us. Like he did it real quick for us, and he was just nice to do that while he was packing up his stuff and just ready to go. So he's like, don't get me in trouble, because like people like saw us like get this book signed, and they were like, oh, he's signing again. He's like, no, guys, I'm out. He's like, see, you guys are getting me in trouble a little bit. I was like, I appreciate you, man. All right,
that's cool, man. That's cool as hell.
Whose turn is it now? Is it Joe's?
Joe.
You tell us. You're the host. You're the host, baby. It's my turn.
Yeah, it's your turn. Go, Joe.
All right, I'm going to show 3 books.
Venom.
Nope. Number 1.
Oh, right on. 194. Nice.
Yeah, that book has actually been like doing a lot of numbers recently.
Yeah, I knew that book finally turning around.
Finally enough.
As soon as I got this,
as soon as I
got this, like 2 days later, it exploded. So I wasn't counting on that. Yeah. Wasn't counting on that, but as far as female characters, Felicia Hardy, that's my girl. And I've been eyeing this up for the longest time. And I'm also excited that, like I've said before, it doesn't have the marker on the newsstand.
Yeah.
That's one book that I don't have.
It had an error that had a yellow little label next to the
the very top.
Yeah, the very top. Exactly.
Comics code. Yep.
Damn. 9 points. Oh, he's got the mark on.
Yeah, he's got the marker. Yeah.
You got it?
I don't really. It doesn't seem to matter, but that just.
Why not though? Why doesn't the CGC like put an error on that? Like make it seem like give it like a little bit more of like a.
It's not.
I think because they have such a rotation of like employees.
Yeah.
Like a strict guideline. So when they start looking these books up, if other people have determined that their grades or whatever the hell, it should just stay like that. It's like other people come in, they're like, oh, I don't know anything about it. It looks like a 9.8, and they send it out blank, and it's like, it's the first appearance of everything. So this right here has always been one of my favorite comic covers of all time, and characters. So when I kind of got out of the whole, like, I'm tired of reading Wolverine where he's not killing anybody or a drop of blood is being like dropped, so I got into Spawn for a while, like I said. So Violator, this is issue number 3, Greg Capullo, and it's just like all the body parts everywhere, and it's
I need that too. I've seen that book so many times, but
that's really cool,
I have 4 of them.
Yet again, Joe, showing similarities. Violator is the best villain for Spawn.
That is it. And that's the thing. Once they killed him off and changed everything up with him, I was like, I'm done.
Yeah.
Real quick. Here's the third one. And then we can move along. So this is probably the only, I might have like 2 or 3 Batman books in the entire collection, but this was a must have. Let me get it right here.
Very
there
nice.
we are.
Wow, that's cool.
Batman Aliens 2. This is issue 3 of 3. In this one, the Xenomorph gets the Joker serum, and they literally get a Joker
That's
Xenomorph.
awesome.
That's wild.
And they went on to make an action figure. I think NECA Toys or one of them.
Yeah, NECA.
It's and it's a Joker. I want it so bad, but just again, I absolutely love Aliens. The whole franchise, I love it. H.R. Geiger, all that, I love it. But this was mainly a cover by. I was like, that's cool. I got this way back in the day. And then kind of flipping through the story, it's like, this is actually a lot cooler than I thought, baby. So
Sick,
that's
man.
Story.
All right. Yo,
I gotta tell you, the Amazing Spider-Man 194 and the X-Men 101 were pretty much very low before the actual pop. So you're speculating, but the Phoenix has been done over and over again, and so it was like a good time to buy because it was like, can they reinvent it? Can they keep doing it? And they brought the younger Phoenix in and everything like that. So Black Cat had so much more room to grow. But I'll show you guys something else too. This is
before you show it though, Brandon, you were gonna say something. What were you gonna say, buddy?
Oh, I was gonna say like I had a dip because I had some. I was like getting. Yeah, I got into bit selling, so I was like, I had to take care of something.
Okay, Brandon, no problem, buddy. Hey, I appreciate you, buddy.
Yeah, no problem, man. Thanks for inviting me on.
Yeah, no problem.
I gotta tell you though, because going
Nice
with
chilling
keys
with you,
now.
Yo,
He's
take
not
it easy,
leaving.
bro. Yo, before you guys
you're
leave,
out?
No,
Yeah,
Brandon.
I'm not leaving.
Oh.
I'm not going anywhere, Kevin.
I'm not going anywhere.
No, Brandon's going.
Yeah, take care, guys. Kevin, anytime you need guests, just hit me up, bro.
Yeah, buddy.
Take it easy,
So while Brandon's going, I'm gonna do it for him. Guys, go check out Brandon. All right. He's got an amazing channel. He does a lot of stuff where he gets comic book creators on his channel. He interviews them. Who do you got coming up, Brandon?
I have Roy Thomas coming up in February,
Nice.
and then after Roy Thomas,
better
Mark
finish that.
Silvestri.
Nice.
Awesome, man. Brandon, good luck to you, buddy. I'll definitely be there watching. And good luck, man. I appreciate you.
Take care.
Bye.
Peace.
No.
All right, guys.
Brandon made a good point about like the whole key thing, but I think everyone's just shooting it in the dark with it. It really just, what is Marvel Cinematic Universe going to do next? So it's literally like I had to stop collecting all the keys, and I would speculate. Before they were going to pick Brood and Rocket Raccoon, I was, you had time, but now it's like, what are we going after now? We're going to go after Scarlet Witch's sister. We have, Ant-Man's daughter, Hawkeye's daughter. It's
What's the app telling me that's hot now?
yeah, and that's
Mr. App.
and it's hard for him. He's younger. You're going to go into a shop. There's not going to be any keys in the boxes, let alone on the wall, because they've already been submitted for grading. So it's really hard to grab something like even as minimal as an X Factor 24, because it's been picked up. Avengers Annual 10, they were like nothing. So it's like I'm like in a stagnant point of like, all right, where are we going after? We still got Blade, Moon Knight, Midnight Suns. You can still get those for cheap. And then what? Because it's and a Young Avengers 1 as well. So
Sick.
Yeah, I hear you, man. It is like it's just ridiculous. Collect what you love.
That's
Whatever
right.
character you like, collect it.
I'll show you this.
I don't really get to I don't get into hype at all. It's just I just collect the shit I like, and there was one thing that I did get hyped out about, like with Moon Knight and stuff, but that was just because like
who has a Werewolf by Night 32? How do you guys?
I have the Phasma.
I have it.
I got the Phasma.
But like that was a character that I put on the back burner for the longest time, and of course when you start getting hot, I'm like, all right, you know what, I got to do it. I got to see him. What you got, Alex? What you got?
All right, so this one's actually interesting too, and I found this too. What is behind it? Is it a book? So I'll actually open it right now. So this is a Amazing Spider-Man. Just because I just picked it up because you guys were talking about errors, which is like I like these things. I'm probably not going to leave it alone. But what is this? All right. Looks like this was a Phoenix Con. It says Amazing Spider-Man 298, signed by Todd McFarlane. This was the thing behind this book. This is a 298 graded, but what's interesting about this is that it's Amazing Spider-Man 289. They messed up the label there.
Oh shit!
And then it says Ned Leeds revealed as Hobgoblin, first appearance of new Hobgoblin, Jack O'Lantern, and this.
But that's weird as hell.
Crazy.
So I found that too, and then I wanted to show
the grader was probably drunk or something.
Something. I have something else too. I'm gonna bring my wife on.
Smoking something that day, I tell you.
You wanna come? You got the show. Ooh. Something that's not horrible, but she only collects EC horror.
Nice.
Oh, sick.
You want to say anything about this? What was important about this?
Oh, so I'm not a superhero. Hi, I'm not a superhero fan.
Hey, how's it going?
Ada, her name is Ada.
Hi.
Hi.
Oh, welcome to the show.
Right? I don't collect anything like with superheroes. I'm just weird like that. I think they're a little cheesy, but I love horror. I grew up with like from the Crypt, so I collect this kind of stuff.
Damn.
Sick.
And these are comics from like the 40s and 50s. And what I find amazing about these books is that this was pre-code horror, so obviously they just did whatever they wanted to.
Yeah.
But when parents back then found out what their kids were reading, they decided to burn a lot of these books. So they're really hard to come by. But they don't have as much value as obviously like key issues like Superman, Spider-Man, Batman. But that's what I collect. So something different,
Damn, guys.
Very nice.
Oh, I gotta collect two people. But 1954, you don't really see a lot of these iconic figures,
Alex, the next time you come on the show, you and your wife should come on.
I mean, come on, this guy has an axe.
An axe,
and he's about to kill his wife. And then on the coffin, it says, to my wife, Merry Christmas. Like, that's great.
Yo, Alex, you gotta watch out, bro.
Yo, my wife almost got that for Christmas.
That's kids book too on top of that.
Hold on. But I think Alex has some video games to show off, though.
Oh, hell yeah.
You want to show a video game?
Yeah, I want to see some of those, man.
All right, I just grabbed this one. This one's actually interesting. So this is like a new thing, too.
Oh, wow.
Sick.
Yeah.
Original Ghostbusters. Nintendo, right? That's one of those, too. And then, just...
You had the Spider-Man game, too, right?
Somewhere.
Is that the one that they had another character playing in it, like Captain America, something like that? Or Ninja Turtle?
Ninja Turtles too. Yeah, I mean it's like now is like the thing now, graded Nintendo
graded everything.
Yeah.
The problem is that who didn't open this?
That's
who
right.
Who kept it sealed?
That's right. They're games to play with. That's right.
And I feel like
I think it's just guys that like had this shit in like video game stores and they never sold it and they just had it on the back.
Yep.
Maybe. Yeah. There's so many people who just like keep things like, I don't know what to do with it. You know what I mean?
Video game store went out of business, something like that.
But I have to tell you though, I think comics have always been because it's Pokemon, you got Funko, you got VH. Now we're hitting VHS sealed tapes, video tapes.
Yeah, VHS is coming back. Yeah.
Hey, are you kidding me? Like, I think comics has always had a good trend, always going up. This is a big bubble that we're in right now, and it's spying back
from the bubble. Really?
I think so. I mean, I think we're older now, so we're buying back our nostalgia. That's what it comes down to. It's like, oh, I played Friday the 13th as a kid, and I want it sealed, and now it's just in a box that's just gonna sit there. But like,
yeah, but the problem is it's not a bubble. It's the problem is these speculators who are buying books because of investment purposes.
Yeah.
If you're going to be going into actual blue chip key books, they've always had a tremendous growth rate since the 40s. So when you get these speculators who jump into the market, they're not actually looking to buy the books because they want them. They want them because they want to make money off them. Yeah. I'm the opposite.
Mm-hmm.
Like I started collecting as a lover of the books, not because they're worth so much money down the road.
Yeah,
that's why I bought these books earlier on. So if you want to, like say, you know, a bubble bursting, the bubble will burst with these people when they start realizing that these books that they're picking up aren't key books to pick up. And when the money's not going to be forked over in the long term, they'll start dropping out. And they'll say, well, you picked the wrong books. Well, it's no wonder.
Hey, so there was one game that I would love to have in the PC, and I'm not the biggest video gamer. Joe already knows. Joe already knows
because I wanted to. Let's hear it.
You wanted to, yeah. Maximum Carnage. I gotta get one. I gotta get one. Yep. Gotta get.
Just find one that's complete in box, and then
That's all I want. That's all I want. Yep.
That's all it is.
But dude, that's the great thing about what you were just saying about all this and just, comics in general. Like, comics have been a part of all of our lives since we were fucking kids, man. Like, this is it's a lifestyle. Like, collecting, it's a lifestyle.
There was no speculation when I started collecting. I was going to comic stores on Saturday mornings, looking at the wall. They have basically Wolverine #1 limited edition. I'm going, that's a cool book up on there. There's never anybody going inside going, oh, you have to pick this book for the week, this book for next week, this book for that. Today's lunacy today. It's just everybody wants to make this all the money wise. It's crazy. I go, if you want to make the money wise, pick out a really good book, love the book, and then take care of it. That's all. But there's too many people speculating on these books. It's just craziness.
I just got it into my mind a long time ago. Like, I'll never be able to get the first appearance of Spider-Man, but I can get the first appearance of Venom. I can get the first appearance of Carnage, and go for the characters I like that I grew up with. And then once I got them, it was like, well, I can also still get their entire timeline, comic book wise.
Yeah, right.
So I've just been focusing on just that. But I've reached the point in my collecting now where it's like I don't even know what to do anymore, and that's why I wanted to get on here and talk about non-single.
Old Man Venom, this is for you. 2 seconds here. Hold on. That's for you.
Oh my God. I'm so fucking moist right now. I would take one of them. I would take one of them detached, put back on by tape, jizzed on by Stan Lee. I don't care. I would take one of them in any
Wait. When did you get that?
I got this last year in September on a trade. I traded like 32 books for it.
32?
I had these books, these 32 books. They were
where are you going with that?
Be honest. Do you regret trading those books or not?
No, not at all. Because this is my 16th copy I had.
So what was the total value?
This one at the time was trade value was about 160,000. The trade value.
Incredible.
But the books they traded at the time, I probably got them for probably 20,000 altogether.
God damn, man.
Incredible. I let the hobby, fund itself. I picked up the right books because I've been, collecting wise for the longest time. I love the books. And for me to part with those books for this one, like I gave up a lot of good books for it, but you know what? You can't beat these Silver Age classics. Like this is the first Spider-Man. This is like the first Superman or first Batman. People don't realize that. I would give up a lot of
grail.
It is the Holy Grail. Like I can't acquire Action 1 because that's just gone to the moon right now.
Would you ever sell that?
This one, maybe in time I will, because I could probably maybe upgrade or maybe use it for leverage for something.
For the right price.
For the right price, you know what? I'm going to hold on to it for a while.
But right collector.
For the right collector, or I could basically put it for trade for something else later on if I want to, because with the money wise and the value to it, as far as like down the road, who knows what's going to end up going to, because these books and these grades are hard to come by. The lower grades are all out there, but as soon as you go past 6, 7.0, they become very scarce to find in the markets. Because not many
people. I feel like no matter what happens in the market, this book is going to keep going up.
Oh yeah, it's going to keep going regardless. Well, look at Superman #1, Action Comics #1. There was I think it was 8.0. I think it was back in 2010 or 2009. Went for $1 million. Now all of a sudden, 11 years later, that book is like worth over $4 million right now. Even a 3.0 went for 1.6. Was it 3 weeks ago? That book now per 1 point scale is going for
2.5.
Yeah, like a 1 point scale now for Action 1 is going for say 500,000. You're gonna find. I bet you right now, if you find a 1.0, no one's gonna part with it. There's no way. Like these are harder to part with now because the value to it is the one thing, but the scarcity is another thing on it. They're hard to find, especially with this kind. This it's got a beautiful thing too on the back of it. It's got the
beautiful
nice
cover, man.
Beautiful. Look at that. It's even. Yeah.
See, like, not that I own anything too close to the caliber of a AF-15, but for me, when my books are in the collection, it's almost a guarantee that they won't get out of the collection. Like if I need to sell stuff, I look at other avenues, like selling my artwork, looking at figures, statues. Like I always try to keep my books last because that's the thing that I just enjoy the most out of everything. If it weren't for the comic book, there wouldn't be no action figure of the character. You know what I mean? So that's where it all started. And I just appreciate the stories and the artwork out of everything.
And you know what, Erol, I was basically, based on what you said, is that you don't really have much into it. You did the trade to acquire something that you love. So realistically, you would sell it and then you would just either take the money and buy another one or buy two or whatever, whatnot. And the person I'm assuming that they did the trade is because when you have a higher tier book like that, it gets, you got to find the right buyer and everything like that. And versing 32 books. So I had this conversation with so many people that they can sell 32 books faster than they can sell the one, give or take, because it's so expensive. It's not like not many people could drop 160, X amount for the one, but since you really have nothing into it, that for me, AF-15, I was buying and flipping and selling. I wasn't like too attached to it, and I didn't really see. I guess I thought it was, it constantly went up, and then the movie came out and it was amazing. But X-Men 1 is really the way it is for you. That's for me. So I grew up as X-Men, the 90s, the cartoon. So I was stacking the X-Men 1 because I still feel we are. It hasn't really popped yet.
Yeah,
and
we haven't gotten to that point.
I grew up with the Spider-Man the animated series back in the 90s, like when it first came out. I love the series. When it first came out, you had all the classic characters. So when this book came out, like the Amazing Fantasy 15, like back when I was like collecting back in 2011, 12, they were cheaper back then. Like they were like people were like kind of like just walking by saying, you know what, I'm looking at this book as this very special book. I'm going, there's only three major characters that's basically the iconic ones of our time is Superman, Batman, and Spider-Man. So this book was still being obtainable at the time. It was basically almost the same price as like say, Journey to Mystery 83 or Tales, Suspense 39. They're all about the same level. But this AF-15 is still way far above it. But even though the value at the time was still equal to the other books, something about this book was like way undervalued to that degree where, and for me was to collect it wise, I just loved having it just to kind of have this such an iconic book wise in my hand where, I've had so many of them where people say, oh, how'd you have it? I said, I just love collecting it. It was never about having to say what's going to be the value to it 10 years down the road. That's right. Never.
And you know what?
You literally.
Go ahead, Joe.
I was going to say you literally own a piece of literal pop culture history.
Yes.
That's right.
And for me, wise, I'm like looking at the book and going, I've been graced to have so many copies. Like the people would kill to see even have one copy. For me, wise, I'm very fortunate because I just had a good hindsight of grabbing these books at the time when they were so-called cheap. But now all of a sudden, when I was picking up a book for say 2000 and 2012, now they're going for 45,000. For me, wise, to buy it at that price,
that's a steal, man.
Yeah,
because right now, the last sale was January 13th for $252,000.
252, yeah. So it went up like for me, wise, like the 30 books I had, would they have gone up 100,000 in say 3 months? No. So I did a smart deal. So
I bet you that guy regrets it though.
I have a question, but I heard this through the back in the day, but 9.6 AF-15 or 9.8 is owned by M&M.
Yes,
that's apparently what I heard too.
Right?
Yeah, I know who owns it now. I know who owns
or Nicolas Cage.
One of the owners of Comic Connect, he owns a 9.4. So That's one of as well too. And he bought it for, I think it was like, I'm not sure how much, I don't even estimate, but obviously the value to it today, like even at 9.6, the last sale went to 3.6. But I'm sure if anyone was to put the 9.6 out for sale today, it'd probably go for $4 million easily. It's just because, like I said, these are these iconic books where you don't find them. You know, they're prevalent at the Comic Cons all the time, the lower grade copies, and people walk by them and saying, but when you look at these books for what they are, you have to see yourself, you know what? If I own this book, this is, like I said, you know, like Old Man Venom said, this is iconic piece of history that you own. You know, it's not speculation. It's not about, you know, what's going to value. This is owning something very special.
Absolutely.
Shit,
you know,
shit
the
like
way
that is recession proof.
Right. The way I look at it is I want it because I want to own it.
Yes.
And then as a plus side, you know, a little cherry on top, it does increase in value over time. That's how I see it.
And it's nice, yeah. It's nice to see that, where it's like, you know what, your fruits of your labor, where you actually buy for the love of it, and then once it grows in value, it's a bonus on top of that. But when I'm seeing so many people speculating on the markets where these guys just want to buy books where it's like they want to keep flipping and flipping and flipping, I go, well, for me, wise, if I go to a Comic-Con, if I go to a comic store, I'm going there because I love to smell the old paper when you walk inside, just the ambiance to it, and just like looking inside, going, these are cool books to pick up, and not going, well, which would be worth $2,000 next month or $5,000 next week, and you know, it becomes work. You don't want to do that.
Yeah, true.
You want to buy it because you love it. You want to buy it because it's work. If I'm going to work to buy a book to make money off it, I won't bother at all. Might just buy some stocks.
But I think that's definitely
I'd rather buy comics than buy stocks, to be honest.
Yes, me too.
Exactly.
Me too.
And again, it's the same thing. It's also like having a Super Mario Brothers, you know, back in the day, you know, sealed and not having an open, you know, population report is very, like, there's a lot of Hulk 181s graded. There's a lot of things graded, but comics, the way the cinematic universe, Kevin Feige, the whole thing, it was all the movies. You got Avengers Endgame to be the highest, you know, grossing film ever. 9, very close, you know, and you know, it's really not so much about, like, you guys see a lot of the books I have, like, I don't advertise, I don't ever sell. I stack them because when I go to shows, it's like, all right, you know what? I believe in Warlock. He's got to come out. He's a very main character. I want to have those copies. So then I could trade one for Amazing Spider-Man 300 or put it to an X-Men 1 or put it to an AF-15 because that's what's trending right now. But as far as that goes, I've stacked all this, and it's not like I'm buying and selling, flipping, but it's like it's also fear of missing out too. You know, you don't want to, for example, like Amazing Spider-Man 300, 9.6s were $400, $450, and 9.8s are now $5,000. So for me to try to buy it for 9.8 when I didn't want to buy it for $1,000 or $2,000 is psychologically, it's like we're going with the times. I'm like, wow, like I can't see myself also spending that, right? So then I'm gonna invest in like Warlock, and then I'll trade into the book that I want. Not that I care about Warlock, but that is like how I'm like thinking about it.
It's a good way to do it, though.
I
let
can't.
the hobby fund itself. That's what it is. Let the hobby fund itself. That's what you do,
gentlemen. Before we continue on, just a little piece of just some business here. Are we going one more round?
One more round.
One more round. Okay. We're gonna do one more round. All right, people. We have 11 people watching. Again, guys, don't forget to smash that like button. That's very important. That helps out the channel a lot. I just checked my analytics. I am 2 subscribers away from 2,950. If I get those 2 subscribers, I'll give something away tonight. All right.
Nice.
So, and follow me on Instagram because I'll do the giveaway there. It's a little bit easier. So let's go. Let's go.
Join you too for a giveaway too. How do you do the giveaways? Through spin the wheel, or what do you?
I'll spin the wheel later. I'll have something to give away, and we'll do it. Right. So guys, 2 subscribers away. Let's fucking do it. Right. Let's just do it.
Let's fucking go, baby.
Let's go. We got 50 subscribers away from 3,000, and I can't wait to get there. So we're gonna do one more round. All right. I appreciate you all hanging out, nerding out with us today. I hope you're enjoying the show. Let's do it. Erol just showed his AF-15. Joe, what do you got?
Oh, God, have mercy. Well, since it's our last round and he did an AF-15, I'm going to show a whole bunch of books that won't even be worth anywhere near what that is. So it's all good. It's all good. Taking it back to Violator. Taking it back to Violator.
There you go. Very nice.
Wizard Magazine. Greg Folio.
I love Wizard.
It's a pull that poster cover. And it's got all the rest of the brothers.
That's the Bible to comics. Wizard's the Bible to comics that I grew up on. I love those books there. I'm passionate to read those books. It got me to comics, Wizard. Got me to comics.
Yep. This is how you knew everything that was coming out. There was no internet.
Violator.
You went to the comic shop and they would pick one of these up, and that's how you knew everything coming up. Oh.
This is the reason why I love Todd McFarlane too, because of creatures like Violator. Hold on, I'm gonna show this real quick. I gotta do this. Violator is one of my favorite characters when it comes to Spawn. And the reason why I love McFarlane is just because he loves monsters with teeth, and I love teeth. That's everything what I gravitate to. Let's check it out. The detail on those teeth, yo.
Oh yeah, baby.
Nice.
Boom. I love Violator. He's a cool character. All right, what else are you gonna show?
Yeah. So we got Wolverine issue 2. It's a Mike Mayhew. It's like a 1 in 15, maybe a 1 in 10 Dracula variant.
Oh, wow.
These things are actually kind of low print.
I've never seen it before. Never seen it.
Dude, in person, this all red cover. This thing is beautiful. The bloody claws.
Cool. I love it.
Bloody claws. I was like, okay, I'm into that. And then we got to go along with that, Wolverine Black, White, and Blood issue 1. I believe this is a 1 in 50. It's the same as the first print, but it's completely reversed. And then, or it's not completely reversed. It's completely red cover. It's like a red and black cover. And then here at the bottom, only on this version, is the Age of Apocalypse version of Wolverine is reflected.
Oh shit! You know, I never realized that.
Blood. On the first print, it's the same as this. It's just a reflection of that. But on this one, it's the Age of Apocalypse, which I thought was pretty cool. I was like, I had him side by side looking at him. I was like, damn, that's actually dope.
I like that.
So it's a little bit different. And then I showed you this beforehand, so we'll just go ahead and get to it. One of my all-time favorite, I believe it's Steve Ditko, right? But anyway, one of my all-time favorite Amazing Spider-Man. Yeah, it is Ramita. Yep, yes, sir. But like the water splashing,
almost a rendition of the 31.
Yes, and I want that so bad. My local comic shop had that at the same time. They had the Black Cat, and it was a choice I had to make. But that one was like $400 now. I'm like, God damn.
I bought a copy a couple of years ago. I said I gotta get it because it's just an absolute iconic cover. Had to get it.
Romita is one of my favorite classic Spider-Man artists because, you know, a lot of people just think of Spider-Man as like this, you know, the scrawny, muscly kid, but like Romita like put some beat, like, you know, he beefed him up a little bit, and I loved it.
Yeah,
that and just like he did beef him up, but it was just like this cover alone, like the way that he's like pissed. It shows Spider-Man like, you know, pissed off and, you know, threatening to. You know, somebody's, you know, we're both not leaving alive or some shit. I don't fucking know.
Because Ditko did more like a nerdy kid, but then Ramita came along. He actually, like, I remember when Stanley was talking.
Yeah, it is.
A couple issues in, Stanley says, "Do your own style. Don't just follow Ditko's. Just do your own style now." And that's what happened.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I love this cover, dude.
That's cool.
This one I pulled out specifically for you, Kevin, because every time I see this, when I'm sifting through the collection, I just picture you like scaring the piss out of kids at the haunted house.
You remember that story, dude?
just scarring them from life. Kevin dressed like this for Halloween one year, worked at a haunted house, and has turned about maybe 50, 60 to 70 to maybe even, I don't know, let's say 100 kids are now, they hate Spider-Man for life.
Because
and
of
they only read Aquaman. That's it. All the Spider-Man movies and everyone talking about the hype of Spider-Man, like you got so many kids just triggered.
Dude, that's one of the best stories, dude.
You couldn't pay me to buy Aquaman books.
And then this one, I'll just do like a shameless plug. Let me see. I'll
do it, buddy. Do it.
I'll grab it. Let's see. So, Department of Truth, issue 12. This is a Nightmare on Elm Street homage. This is actually done by me. The cover art's done by me.
Nice.
That's sick.
This is a I'm sorry. Encased. I'm dropping this so bad. A Key Hero comic exclusive. And I got the I pretty much got all my comp copies in, so this is why I'm doing this. Department of Truth, issue 13. This is the Corn Life is Peachy homage.
That's fire.
This
this
issue, yeah, man. And this issue, I didn't realize it. This is the origin story of the Starman. So I made the kid look like Cole from the story, because on the album cover it's a little kid. Mm-hmm. So I made him look like Cole with his glasses and all that. And then come to find out,
from the
Cole, no, from the series.
Okay. Oh, sorry.
The main character guy. I don't really know too much about the series, but he has been dealing with this character since he was a kid, which I didn't know. And then this is the origin of that character. So I didn't plan it, but knowing that and looking at it, like it's such.
But it worked out perfectly.
Yeah, and I don't even really care for this series, and I drew the damn thing, and even I'm like, huh, that's clever. No, just knowing. If you don't know, yeah, it's just a whatever. But if you know that it's the origin of that character, and basically that main character has been dealing with them. What's that?
Let's see some more of your work.
All right, let's see what we got here.
Look at that wall.
Here's my Hellraiser homage. I'll show a clear one. This one showed up. And I did a bunch of.
Is that it looks like holographic kind of? It looks holographic.
It's a bunch of paint markers, but this one, it was all beat up, and I was using it each time. I had to use a new paint marker, so I didn't
That's smart.
Mess it all up.
You know how many times I've used a paint marker on a book, and then I just got a blob of paint on the book, and I'm like, fuck.
Yeah.
Damn.
I did it. That one's my copy. Let me just put that to the side. I can't find the other one on hand, but so far I just got the 3 covers done. But for the rest of the year, I want to focus on.
He froze. He's frozen.
There we go.
He's frozen.
But yeah, for the.
You did that on purpose. So you
can you hear me?
Cover.
Yeah.
So for the rest of the year, like I said, guys, I'm pretty much at the pinnacle of my collecting. So I'm just going to focus on getting more covers or doing more artwork and doing more prints. I do have prints that I could show you, but I would have to dig. So if you guys want to go ahead and show some other books, eventually I'll show it to you guys. I'll show you the prints.
Okay, round of applause.
This is quickly for thing here. Hold on.
Very nice.
Woo! There it is.
Oh, there we go, baby. There we go.
Right.
Iconic, dude. I want that one so bad. I do have a serious love for vintage Amazing Spider-Man books.
This was very, very fine at $350 it cost, but it was well worth it.
Look at it. It's clean. So
it's gorgeous.
Erol, I have we can have him join next time. But my friend Michael just told me that he bought his X-Men 1 from you, signed by Stan.
Oh, really? What's his name?
Actually, I don't know his last name. Is it? No, it's on. He does tattoos and everything like that.
That's right.
Right here. So he just sent me a stupid glare. Can you get it?
That's my old book.
Oh, there he is. So who has a copy of X-Men #1 over here?
That's my old book. I got.
That's my book. All in the safe deposit box. They're not here, so
I bought that book. This is a story here. Quick story. I bought that book in 2012 off of eBay. Right. The guy was offering, I think it was like $2,700. I said, you know what? I'll give you $2,000 for that book because he just sat there because no X-Men was not a very big hot selling books.
No,
so he sold
it wasn't.
For $2,000, and then I got it signed from Stanley about a year or two later because I found a guy to do it for me. And I go, then the market goes crazy, right? And I go, oh, you know what? I used the book for the AF-15, so it didn't matter to me. So it's like,
oh, you did?
I did.
I don't blame you though. I don't blame you, honestly.
So, Erol, I actually helped Michael acquire his first AF-15, and now I guess I'm assuming that's his first X-Men 1 as well. I got him at 3.0, and he paid $11,000.
Sick. Wow. That's a sick price.
That X-Men 1 was never pressed though. Because I remember when I submitted to CGC, I was going, that's going to be at least a 7.0 because it had just a minor chip on the corner. And when it came back,
2014.
I know someone with an X-Men 1. Does that count?
7.0.
Do you want a Superman 1? Are you interested?
I do. That's what the 7.0. I'm like looking for one. If I was to trade my 7.0 AF-15 Superman 1 or it's going to be Batman 1. It has to be on a higher tier level to meet the same kind of quotation.
I can send it to you after the chat. We have a lead on a Superman 1. It's a 1-0, and we'll be in touch. If we can try to get it.
I'm looking for.
Who's it's what? Alex's turn?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No. Old Man Venom, go.
Oh, I was gonna say, if you want to go, you can go, but I'll take like just literally not even 2 minutes. So here's a bunch of prints in the original art.
Wow.
Awesome.
I'll take it.
I do have that's a print. This is a print. Both the originals are already sold.
I got a question for you guys. What is your dream book to have? Your one dream book?
That's a good question.
What is your one dream book?
I already got my
right
dream
now,
book, so I don't even know.
It will be an X-Men #1 and like
X-Men
and probably like a 7.0, 8.0.
Yeah, that's a good book. This is original art.
I got 8 copies of my book.
8 copies.
This is a self-portrait original art. Nice. Kevin, me and Kevin are waiting for this guy to become relevant again. Play from the King in Black storyline. Venomsaurus Rex, which appeared.
Donnie Cates is doing a really good job with the Venom.
He's not on Venom right now. He's actually this is actually the perspective of this one. Yeah, now it's Al Ewing and Ron V. But here's Venom Rex from the Old Man Logan storyline I was telling you about. Here you go, Elite.
There you go.
The McFarlane homage with the intestines, bloody intestines instead of webs.
You drew this.
That's sick.
Yeah,
you drew it, dude.
This is the original art of the remember Elm Street.
One of the most talented artists I know, for real.
Cool.
I appreciate you, Kev.
My friend Scarlett needs
the
one,
original art for the corn homage. That's the original art for the Hellraiser homage. So that's pretty much what it looks like. I just don't have a book with me right this second. And then all 3 of those books, the company Key Hero, they got 150 prints of this signed. So each time you buy one of them books, you get one of them. That's my goal, is to get a official Venom cover.
Cool.
Boom.
That's my goal.
Nice, man. Alex, what do you got, dude?
Oh, okay. So I'll scan through really quick. So
show off some Funkos too, man.
Funkos? Oh my gosh.
just take your whole laptop, bring it to the wall, dude, and show some.
So crazy. I have so much crap.
Okay, well, here's a question. What's your favorite Funko Pop? What's your favorite one?
Yeah, your favorite one. Just pick one.
There is one that we haven't been able to get. It's a Venom 24-piece, which has been like the talk of the. It's only 24 pieces, but it's a Venom as a Freddy Funko as a Venom. And
that's a
5,000, and now it's like 20,000 or something weird. It's crazy. There's only 24 pieces in the world, but I'd rather just buy a comic book at that point. But
yeah, for real.
Yeah,
Venom is definitely for sure. I mean, I
see a Charizard back there. Let me see the Charizard.
Oh yeah,
these are Charizard, really.
I see it. Up to the right. Yeah.
Oh, look at that.
Look at that.
Here's all the signed stuff.
Jeez,
we're still going for us.
Damn,
that is incredible. They're all signed.
Signed by John Berthnall.
No way. That's nice.
Yondu. Yep.
You got a Bob Ross one? A Bob Ross? Come on.
No, I don't have Bob Ross. No, I do have Bob Ross, but it's just you got 2 Wolverines up there.
Nice.
You got Batman Beyond.
Oh, Batman! I see that Batman. That's just crazy.
That's awesome.
So much stuff. So much. It's crazy.
There's so many. It's not just one row. It's like rows back to back.
Oh yeah. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So calculate, it's 5 straight in the back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So that's 45 on the right here. 45 times 2 is what can hold this rack. So it's about 90 pops per rack.
That's crazy, bro.
Damn.
But what makes you get multiple ones? Is it because you love it, or is it because you want to sell it?
I haven't sold crap.
Well, I wouldn't necessarily even say.
I guess like, multiple ones is just
you can trade.
When it comes to trade,
just trade. Trade them up.
Yeah, that makes sense.
That's why I get multiple.
For the most part. You see the one in the back behind me, the Hobgoblin.
No, let me see. Oh, I see it. I see it.
You know what it is? I tell you, because I do a lot of conventions. So when it's Mark Hamill, and then when it's James Gunn in their show, you get it signed rather than an actual, like you guys do the comic art, right? So waiting in line and having Liefeld draw, comic drawings is a long line. So it's building relationships and and things like that. But with the movies and having a pop, John Berthenol, Charlie Cox, like all of that, it just stuck with me. And I've been doing Funko. I stopped with comics for a little bit, and I went to Funko, and it became like a obsession.
See, I do the opposite with my pops. I take my pops.
It became a lifestyle.
Oh yeah, I take ones out of the pop, because you're a pop collector, everything has to be in the box. Right. So I'll take the one. I'll even crush pops. I mean, I've done it before. I'll just step on one, and then I'll just take it and put the loose one on the shelf.
How many have right now? How many?
With this plus storage too, a lot.
Yeah, I'll tell you a quick little story, right? So like I said, I have some pops, right? I don't have a shit ton of pops. I have a few, and they're all out of box, right? I'm a martial artist, and I'm a huge Bruce Lee fan, and I had Bruce Lee pops, and I was just like, I really like these, but I always compare if there's something that I want at the moment. I try not to again use the money from the account, just try to look at other revenues and stuff, other resources. So I was like, if I were to pick these Bruce Lee pops in this book, I would pick that book. And I sold the Bruce Lee pops for raw. They were out of the box, loose. I got $100 for them.
Yeah,
that's a good price for it.
Yeah, and
I'll tell you something, and then again, you guys here, if you guys ever need any pops or Funko, I can just mail it to you. It's not a big deal. The story about the Bruce Lee pop is actually run by a company actually in Seattle, and since Brandon and Bruce Lee are both buried in Seattle, they were able to acquire the license to be able to make the Funko Pop Bruce Lee, and there's a company called Bait. So they own the license to be able to do that. So they make the different variations with him in the Game of Death suit. With him Enter the Dragon, he's got the the scratches on on his chest and things like that, and they every once in a while they put out a Funko Pop with that, and they were able to acquire that. So there's someone named, I think his name is Rudy Ramirez. He started doing the bloody custom, of the Bruce Lee pops, which I don't have, but I can send you one, Kevin, just anytime, when it comes down to that. But it's a bloody, it's right here.
It's the one with him with the cuts on him.
That's cool.
Yeah.
It's very nice. As we're talking about it, but it's custom by Rudy Ramirez, and it's an exclusive by
hold on, let me make it big.
That's cool.
Yeah,
that's
very
cool.
very.
That's my boy.
Blood splatter on his face.
Yeah, he's got
blood splatter, and then it's custom, and then it's signed on the top. So this is a customized.
Nice.
I'm not sure where he's from, but they made the pop. He started customizing them, and then got his own sticker right next to their exclusive. So
if you ever get a chance to go to Hong Kong, because my wife and I were there about 3-4 years ago.
I'm so jealous.
Hong Kong is beautiful. I never go see Hong Kong. I'd love to go back there.
I love Kowloon. I mean, that was the last time I was.
I stayed in Chim Chow Choi. It's right across the mainland, and there's a whole. There's like on top of this building. There's statues all over the place. They have Bruce Lee's statue up there. It's almost like a Hollywood Walk of Fame. So you go up to top and you see Bruce Lee's statue, real life size. It's amazing how you just see his structure wise and how big he was. He wasn't a very big man, but just like when you're watching from his movies and that, the man was a machine. How he performed is incredible.
Yeah,
incredible, really.
Kareem, do you have any more books to show off?
Yeah, man, I do. But let him finish the story though.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry. I thought he was finished. I'm sorry, Errol.
No, like I said, you guys have a chance
do you cut it? I'll be quick. Do you cut it in segments, like so it would be 1 hour and then 1 hour, or are you just gonna just stream it 2 hours?
No, this is live. So once I hit end, I don't touch it.
So we're talking about this. I love this. I am a big Brandon Lee. And the Crow.
Okay.
The Crow. Oh my god, I fucking love the Crow.
Oh, what's he about to pull out right now, man? Come on, stop flexing on us, bro.
You can't stop, dude.
Oh, color portfolio.
Yeah, so I mean, my buddy actually sent me this. The person that sent me Daredevil 168. But look at this. Look at this. Look at this.
Oh, look at
Nice. Wow.
That's the sequel, right?
That's beautiful.
No, it's not the sequel.
That's from number one. Yeah.
That's beautiful.
Oh,
Pain, and you know, and then
That's
you know,
beautiful.
just a little bit of something that's different, and they're not expensive. Just find it, you know. So I was happy to acquire these, and then I have the Caliber Presents. I don't know if you guys know Caliber Presents 1 with the Crow.
Yes.
They have the James R. Barr in the back. I tried to have CGC flip it over to grade it backwards.
Oh,
They didn't want to do it.
Oh, get out of here.
Yes.
Wait,
You know,
who
like
raised
this
it? Wait.
cover. Yeah.
Now, would you rather
Who
have
raised these?
Caliber
Who raised these? Who do you send it
Presents
to?
number 1 or Crow number 1? Which would you rather have?
I have actually I have a Caliber Presents 1. I have a Crow 1, but the Crow 1 isn't as high grade, and it's very hard to find.
Which would you
high
prefer
grade.
though? If you had a choice, which would you prefer though? The same grade. If you had Caliber Presents,
You know, I like Caliber 1s.
I'd rather have a Crow.
It's the first appearance, but I like the Crow 1 because I like the cover art.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
We just recently had somebody on What's That Comic Book who had a signed number 1. It was double signed.
Double signed, really?
Yeah.
And so, I mean, and then also the person that I know, well, because there's not many people that work with Brandon, but Bai Ling, the Asian girl who was in the movie The Crow, she's a sweetheart too. So I always love talking to her about stories about. So I have her sign the Crow Pops because you know Brandon's no longer with us. You know, it's funny too because my wife's birthday is also February 1st, the same date as Brandon Lee.
Yeah,
really cool. That's awesome.
But here, I'll be quick too. This first,
I have that one. I have it too.
no, but specking because it's not been graded. It first time Dr. Doom meets the Avengers.
Yes, that's what I bought for. That's why I bought it. That's why I bought it. Yes, it's a classic
cool one.
book.
That's a cool one right there.
Okay, so
Dr. Doom is my favorite villain.
Yes.
I love these.
Oh yeah.
What the hell is that? Is that animated series X-Men?
So I think this is
one.
it's a holographic of the Jim Lee covers connected.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh.
I see that every so often. It's cool.
Wow.
And I just acquired this, which you're gonna really love, because I'm a big Resident Evil fan. So this is the original preview of the low print run that I didn't even know that existed. That was
that's cool.
When I guess before, you know, when the video game just came out. So,
yes.
So
I'll buy it. I'll buy it if you want to sell. I'll buy it. I'll buy it.
You know what? No, I think no, that's different. I tried to grade the magazines, but I haven't seen it. And I went to a convention in New Jersey. He just had it on the wall, and I'm like,
I've never seen it before. Never yet. That's awesome.
I'm like, what the heck? So yeah, but that's Crow, Resident Evil, all of the above.
I'll take it.
You know,
I'll take all of it.
How
much for the whole room? How much for
the? Kevin, just let me know. I'll send you guys some pops, and then again, if you guys have kids or whatnot, I mean, I can always send you Funko. Don't pay for it. It's not a big deal. You're collectors. It's fine. You know.
No kids. I have all the fun to myself.
I found this. I didn't even submit them. All right. Look.
Oh yeah, the Jim Lee cover.
I just got one of them for free.
I bought my 9/8. I bought
Is that the first appearance of
Omega Red?
Yeah. Okay.
Before anyone, he's a great villain. He's great.
He is a great villain. So many people talk so much crap about Omega Red. Like, how can you, dude? He's so cool.
But the funny part is, I bought a 9.8 back in 2012 for $50, and some guy, I remember he's online somewhere. I think it was on a forum, on the CGC forum. He goes, "That book is garbage. Why would you pay that much money for that book?"
Right. I love that book, dude. Especially that the whole part when they're playing basketball together.
There you go.
But there's so many people who talk crap about Omega Red, but yet they'll still buy the book to flip it.
Yeah, exactly.
Omega Red's legit. But dude, that's Thunderbolts 1 in 50, John Tyler I just got. The guy sent this as a freebie, and I opened it up and I'm like, this is a fucking first appearance of Omega Red.
These were $3. These were nothing. These were $4, $3.
It's Marvel versus Capcom. Yeah. He's one of my favorite characters.
You talk about cheap keys, like this is a good villain. Like, you know, a lot of the other keys are like nowhere up to his level. Like, you know,
remember he was in an animated movie with Hulk and Wolverine. Remember that one with Deadpool? That was it. That was a cool version.
The animated movie, yeah.
Yes, that was awesome.
Yeah, that was
that
goes back to what I was talking about.
Smashes Wolverine to the ground.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's
Okay.
cool.
Yeah.
Like
It's
a
pretty.
random things.
It's pretty much the animated story of Hulk 180 and 181.
That was awesome. That was cool.
Yeah.
Without Wendigo.
Yes. That Wendigo, yeah, but nobody cares about him.
No.
It was too. I mean, I don't really.
Poor Wendigo. Nobody asks about how Wendigo's doing.
I did. So I mean, I don't really, because I'm always doing the Silver Age and going to shows. But I did take the time to meet Jim Starlin. He doesn't sign in anything but black permanent ink.
Yes.
Because he's allergic to markers, right? And then James O'Barr, yeah. So I had him sign the Thanos pop, and I grabbed like a gold paint pen or something. He's like, no, I can't. I'm allergic to them. So it was just literally a black Sharpie. So I had him sign that, and then I had James O'Barr sign the Caliber Presents 1, and that came back in 9/6. He drew, I can't find it, but he drew the eyes in the back of the cover, and he signed under his name. And yeah, so that was
sick, man.
Yeah.
Errol, any relation to Nick here?
No, but I got this one here though. Look at that.
There's no relation to you guys? The same last name?
No.
Oh wow.
This is a good one.
That's crazy. Wow, look at that. Fantastic. Just throwing up fantastic. Throwing up keys like they're no big deal, Errol, all the time.
Man, what's going on over here?
This is like one of my favorite covers of all, like probably much the top 3 or top 4 of all time as far as covers go. Like you get Galactus, you get Silver Surfer, you get the whole thing all in one shot. Like I just love this cover. It's just
so what's the first appearance of Galactus? 48 or 49?
48.
This is first full appearance right here because you see him on the front.
There you
cover.
go.
And then 48, yeah, 48, the back of the thing. So it's like, it's just a big mishmash. I mean, like we have on the front cover here. This is, to me, wise is if you're gonna choose, like, say, cover between 48 and 49, this is the cover which I love. You gotta go with this one here.
The 48 cover is terrible.
It is. No, that's what I'm saying. This is one I choose over 48 all day long.
I've never been a Fantastic Four fan. Never had.
Either.
And every time, like when I used to read my books and like the Fantastic Four would appear in my Spider-Man books, I used to be like wicked pissed. Like, nah, get these guys out of here.
Get them out of here.
I don't want these guys here. Nick, same last name. Cool. Great listening to you all. Cheers from Canada. Later, dude. Kareem, what do you got, man?
Who's do we have some Beta Ray Bill fans here or what?
It doesn't matter. Just show them anyways. Let's do it.
What about some DC? No one's a DC fan here.
I'll pull out some DC
here. I'm a big fan of Beta Ray Bill. I always thought he was just a badass character, man.
Oh, yeah.
You know what it was? You know what it was? It was because I wasn't as much of a fan as Beta Ray Bill as much as I was a fan of his hammer.
Yeah,
so badass, dude. Like the axe in the back, like I don't know what it was, but like that just like I don't know. I thought it was badass.
I got you, geeks. I got you.
But also, Kevin, if you reach your goal, I'm gonna match you, man, and do a giveaway with you too. Whoever reaches your goal.
I'm all for it. Let's do a 4-person or a 3-person giveaway. And
yeah, dude, I'll match you, dude, and I'll do a giveaway with you too.
Yeah,
so,
appreciate it, buddy. Appreciate you guys. Thank you.
Yeah, man, for sure. Gotta support. We gotta support each other, man. Come on.
Let's give away. Yeah. Let's do a raffle for AF1570.
Just send it to me, and I'll send it to anybody who wins.
Say less.
Wait till you get to 200,000 subscribers.
Let me pull some DC out, because you guys know me.
Yeah, pull some DC out. We gotta have some DC over here.
I had a slight DC book.
DC Power Girl.
All right.
I got these raw convention, and it's literally. I think I don't know. I have a thing for Power Girl.
I don't know why.
Can't imagine why.
It's that Goldilocks hair. That's what it is.
Yeah,
Remember that Venom tug analogy, Kevin?
Yeah.
Over the years, Power Girl.
Yeah, you guys want some DC?
Yeah, some DC. I like Teen Titans, Nightwing.
It's most likely going to be Batman, though. So, Geeks, I got you. AW Geeks. So, whatever how you pronounce it.
So, by the way, it's just shout out to my buddy, Geeks. He does pins, hats, memorabilia, clothing. He can do it all as far as customizations with anything. If you want a logo, he does everything handmade, crafts everything himself, does everything himself, and does really, really good work. Really.
Yeah.
All right,
Kevin, you got the 227 Batman.
I'm gonna show it to you right now, buddy.
Oh yeah, you're the man. Right on.
I got you.
That's a great cover. But you know what's really a good undervalued book? Ra's al Ghul.
But you know what? I'm not going to just show you just one. I'm going to show you two of them. How's that?
Yes.
Oh shit! What's going on over here? What's going on over here?
Yeah.
And one of them is signed. I see that.
Signed by Neil Adams.
Oh, and a sketch. Get out of here.
I want it. How much you want for it?
Ooh, how much?
You know me. I don't sell anything. How about that, AW Geeks? You like that, huh? Yeah. All right, so we got 227s here. By far, one of my favorite Batman covers. You know, this is one of my books that I want to get this year graded. Looking for an 8.5. So this is one of my favorite covers. Great homage.
Yes.
So this is a funny story. You want story time here?
Yeah, hell yeah.
All right, so story time. Buckle up, kids. So I was I was on eBay and I bidded on this guy here, right? This guy was really rough. You can kind of see he's wrinkled. He's been pressed already. But this book was in a whole lot worse shape before. And so then I completely forgot that I also bid on this guy at the same time. Ended up winning them both, and I was like, wait, what the fuck did I just do? So I was so confused, like, how did I just get two of these? Actually, I paid the same exact price for both of them. This one is a whole lot cleaner. This one I would say is maybe a 7.0, maybe. It's really nice shape.
Hard to find, clean. It's really hard.
And so this one, right? So this one is an ugly duckling, right? It was kind of beat, and I was like, Neil Adams is coming around. Let's go get this thing sketched on, right? And $150 later, look how beautiful it is, right? One of my favorite all-time books in the collection. I've seen many copies of this book sketched by Neil Adams, and not to brag or anything, but my sketch definitely looks the best, dude. Because like sometimes there's like it's a really good sized Batman sketch. Like some of them he does like really tiny small, or he just like draws like bats on the moon. But one of my favorite books. Hold on, I'm not done yet. I'm not done. AW Geeks, I'm not done, bro. You want some more DC? We got Batman all day.
Yes.
Here you go.
Oh, Two-Face.
First Silver Age of Two-Face. I don't know why they say Silver Age, because this book definitely came out in the Bronze Age.
That's right.
It's like right at the end. We got one signed by Neil, and the other one all nice. These are pretty nice copies. You want more? Wait. But wait, there's more.
Oh, wait, there's more.
Favorite all-time Batman cover right here.
That's the one.
Where the hell's my DC?
That's the
There you
one.
go. There you go. Where's the DC at? Neil Adams signed. Raw copy. Got this book in 8.5 CDC. And a few more. One more. Oh.
Ra's al Ghul.
Best $80 spent ever. Best $80 spent ever.
Hold on, so I want actually since we're on that Joker cover, right? I want to show you something cool. So
all right, I got you.
To actually like edit covers for comic books. So let me show you. Guys this. Yeah. Let me show you guys my screen.
Dude, I'm in literal tears, man.
I got it.
I timed that. I timed that fart sound effects.
Look at him wiping it. Look at him winging it.
I had to kick the mic up, man. I've been over here freaking dying.
Oh, I can't even.
You held them up. It was just like, hold on.
I can't share. I have to quit and reopen, so I can't do that, guys.
But wait, there's more. AW Geeks.
I have to quit and reopen to share my screen. Can I do that real quick?
If you want to.
Yeah, let me do that real quick because I have to show you guys this stuff.
I gotta reorganize here now. Jesus, I'm a hot mess. I got Batman books all over the place. Where'd Alex go? Alex just disappeared. He's
trying to find it.
He's still trying to find his books.
I'm trying to
God
find
damn.
it.
Get out of here with your fart sounds. Oh, that was super Boston right there. Fart. That was really Boston right there. What the hell was that? What is that?
The sound effect that thing I got, but dude,
I do have
we need sound effects for live videos.
Mm-hmm.
Good. Take it away, Alex.
Oh, here we go.
I love Batgirl.
Batgirl. Yeah.
Love Batgirl.
That's a lot of love.
Nice.
Love Batgirl. Raven the Bold, 54.
Batgirl, yeah, she's pretty cool.
First Teen Titans.
I think that book is so undervalued still. It's
undervalued.
Criminal.
Criminal. Exactly.
It's a crime.
There we go.
If you want a burger,
Found this in a comic store. In a bin.
In a bin.
Yeah.
The guy's going, oh, this is $1 book. I don't really want this. I'll leave it $1 bin book.
Poison Ivy.
Nice. It's
Riddler.
got the centerfold, I hope.
Yes, I got the centerfold. This is also great Silver Age.
I see you, Kareem. I'm sorry. I was organizing, buddy.
No, you're good, bro. You're good. I had to just quit and come back to share my screen.
I do have one, but it's a very low grade. Again, it was raw, and all these I submitted myself. But
Mastodon, I completely agree with you. His signature is a lot. It's probably more now that he's not at cons. Yeah. And I know for $20, there's a $20 fee for him and his staff just unpacking your book to get signed.
Wow. Oh, let me show off something to you guys real quick.
I love that 8.5 right there. Go ahead, Kareem. I got you.
All right, let me share my screen now.
I got
something. So I don't know if you guys are fans of like fashion. I don't know if I have any fashion guys here, but check this out, right? I did an edit of the Joker cover.
Oh,
Dior.
That's cool.
Edited his clothes. Did a couple of these covers actually. Did that. If you pay attention, I put the Joker face. I put the Joker smile on the Batman face right here too.
Yeah, that's cool.
That's really cool. I like that.
I dig that. I dig that. I like that.
I did a Goyard Iron Man. I like this one. I like this one because it said an Iron Man you never seen before, so it was like a new suit with like Goyard.
Mm-hmm.
And then did a Magneto with the Louis Vuitton Supreme.
Very nice.
I like that.
This is actually one of my favorite ones too. So I added it. So this is the Daredevil and Spider-Man, right? So I put Drip War Part 1.
Very nice.
That's
some cool stuff I just like messed around with, but that's all I got. That's all I just wanted to show you guys.
If it's a Louis Vuitton one, my wife wants it.
I have a Louis Vuitton
my God.
right here actually.
My wife loves it. Yeah, she loves Louis Vuitton. Loves it.
All right, gentlemen, we are coming up on the 2-hour mark here. I was supposed to go watch fights an hour ago.
Yeah, who's fighting?
I don't remember names anymore, dude. I really don't. There's some dude from France who's doing really well. So all right, we're gonna close it up here. I think it's a good time. 2 hours in. I've streamed a whole 6 hours in the whole weekend. So
wait, did you reach your goal yet or what?
Let's check.
Come on, you had to have.
No.
Oh.
All right, I guess they're missing out on the giveaway.
Missing out. All right, guys. So listen, I appreciate you all hanging out. Just cut it out with that, man. Look at him. I appreciate you all coming nerding out with us today. I really appreciate it. Don't forget to show these guys some love by going to this video's description, clicking on those links, subscribing to them, following to them. I'm sure they would greatly appreciate it. And don't forget to smash that like button on your way out if you haven't yet. Subscribe to the channel. He's got too. Subscribe to the channel. We're getting close to that 3,000 subscriber mark. And if you're watching on the rewind, make sure you comment some feedback. I'm Kevin Vidini for Superpower Review, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.
Peace.
Peace.